Oh, I like this. I got the higher chair. Now we're the same height. No. Don't try to play me.
No, I'm gonna go down. Ooh, now you really got it. You really got it now.
How tall are you?
I'm like 6'3", something like that.
Oh, you're kind of short. That's all right.
Nah, just average height.
Right, the average man. Hey, listen, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a long time. You know what? Let me stop saying that because I really do tell all my guests like, oh, it's been a long time coming. But I mean, that's just really.
It's been a long time since I've seen you. It's been a couple months at the very least.
At the very least, yeah.
And like.
I think the last time I saw you was when Nipsey was at Prime. No. I'm lying.
It might have.
Maybe. When did we see Charlamagne?
Those two things happened around the same time.
Okay.
So I don't know which one was first, but yeah, in Deep Ellum, we
was
getting something to eat right after the thing, and I was trying to like get transport some bud to somebody.
All right, we're just gonna be honest about it. I was gonna try to keep it discreet, but I mean,
it was the same. It was that same day. I was I was doing some stuff and. No, but is that weird? Because, see, I'm, like, secretive in the opposite way. So, like, when you was like, oh, the day that we saw Charlamagne, I wouldn't have mentioned the Charlamagne thing, but the weed thing, I'm like, yeah, I was trying to sell weed that day to somebody.
I know, like, the important thing, you were like, nah, it wasn't. That wasn't it.
But I don't know, I'm weird like that. That's the part that I be keeping on a tuck down low because I don't be wanting people to be thinking I'm, like, trying to progress and shit. I don't.
That's ass backwards.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm from Louisiana because.
Well, I mean, okay, go ahead.
Thing. When people see that you're doing great or people see that you're doing good, that's when they want to kill you. And I'm not ready to be killed yet.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? So.
Figuratively?
No, literally, quite literally.
Oh, well, you're from Louisiana,
Snoop,
so.
R.P. Fat, R.P.
Yeah.
And Nipsey. That's something that's not even Louisiana. That's bigger than anything else in the world. But that's just how it be. So when it's time to like go into action and there's names and people name dropping, I'm the person that's like, oh, I'm in the corner.
I don't be doing shit.
Yeah, don't kill me. No, I'm good. I'm fine.
That's crazy that you look at it like that. Like, I feel like it's kind of extreme. But I'm not a man, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys have it harder when it comes to stuff like that.
Probably. I don't know. I take it as like a Louisiana. Man, it's just like some dirty hood shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm not like, I've been gone for a minute, but I'm not that far removed.
Right.
And,
I feel you.
There's people back home that remember my name and remember my face. There's people in different areas that are seeing me and, like, I'm popping up for the first time and everything like that. So I scare myself sometimes. And I probably don't have anything to worry about, but I scare myself sometimes. But that's cool, because that's how you stay safe.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, safety first.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to have to pick your brain about that a little more.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I don't want to get too dark on the podcast. Hey, listen, I just want to give people kind of like a rundown on how we met. And I think I always appreciate the friends that I meet like this because I feel like we're going to, get together places. Yes. So we met the first book tour that Charlamagne had. At Paul Quinn.
Oh, that was there. Yeah.
You forgot where you thought we met at?
I don't know. I don't be remembering how I be meeting people because, like, the first interaction, it be so lickety-split. So, like, I remember everything else past that point. So I'm thinking in my head, somehow I popped up on, on y'all's show, Fishbowl.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking, like, somehow I just popped up on Fish. But, yeah, that was how that happened. Because I like the way that y'all was moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Watching y'all was really amazing. That was inspiring. Like, everything that you do inspires me, but that day, that was
I know.
Really
I remember that because that was, like, one of the first things you told me. You were like, oh, I fuck with how y'all moving or whatever.
Y'all had, like, little cars, and then y'all gave me one, even though I wasn't shit. And, like, you was like, I can't remember exact, because you was like, let me get a drop. And I was like, oh, Lord, they getting drops. They doing, like, this is, like, really dope to see. It's like, that was really cool.
They're moving.
Yeah. And, like, I didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a transplant, so I don't know nobody out here. I'm just seeing y'all, and I'm like, wow, that's really dope how they moving, like, nose to the ground, and, like, you know what I'm saying? And two beautiful young ladies, but not on no prissy-ass cute shit. Like, we're here to work. We're here to, talk and discover. And
do what it do.
Exactly. That shit was dope.
I think the thing that really caught my eye... No, you're good. I think the thing that caught my eye is that you're so good at talking to people. And so I like hanging out with you because you could be the talker, and I could just be like, we together.
Yeah,
like get both of us in.
Yeah, that's one of my secrets. I don't know, the gift of gab and like being able to talk and relate to people is something that I've been blessed with, but it's because I used to get in a lot of trouble. So you figure out things like that real fast when you're in class and you about to get put out, and then you make a teacher laugh and they like, you know what, just sit down. And it's like, all right, I'll just sit down.
Just don't call my mama.
Just don't tell nobody. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a little secret. I wish you didn't tell people that.
Okay, I can edit it out.
Okay. No, I don't really care. I ain't tripping.
Good, because I wasn't.
I mean, it's gonna come out.
It's out there. I mean, yeah. I mean, well, you have a whole podcast, and you've been out here moving yourself, so it's like
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So you never give yourself credit. That's funny. No.
I'm scared.
You're not gonna do it. Okay. I feel you.
Because I don't think I'm that great. I don't think I'm that good. Like I'm. Straight.
Well, I feel like if I'm giving you, your flowers, like take them.
I should.
Yeah.
You're right. I should.
I don't give too many flowers out.
And that's kind of rude, because it's like when you talk to a pretty girl and be like, "Hey, you're so beautiful," and she's like, "No, I'm not," and it's like, "Okay, bitch, no, you're not." Like, don't nobody like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody
Is
like
that what you tell
that.
women?
What?
Like, all right, bitch, fuck you.
No, I don't say fuck you. I just be like, when they be like, "Oh no, I'm not, my hair," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you right, your hair," and everything like that. And then when they be looking crazy, I be like, "Well, I try to compliment you, and you ain't want to take it, so I'm gonna give you what you want."
That's funny. You know what? I've actually come to understand, like, you have those type of women, and then you also have the ones that are like pretty and they know it, but they have like an attitude. But I've actually come to understand, like, at first I'm like, damn, like, why are girls so rude, and and like, why they gotta be treating men like that? Like, men got it hard. But then after I realized I was pretty.
You are very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm not.
You right.
Then I realized, like we get bothered a lot, and sometimes I really be wanting to cuss motherfuckers out. Like, get the fuck out my inbox.
Nah, I feel you, but that's no the reason to treat me like that, because I'm not on that type of like I feel like you can feel the energy. So like, if I'm walking up to you and I'm just like, "Hey, you look very nice today. Hey, you're beautiful." Da da da. And they be like, "I'm in Walmart with sweatpants on. Like, why are you talking to me?" Like, bitch, it's not my fault you tried to put on the ugly disguise and it didn't work. I can still see the ass through them XXX sweatpants. It's not my fault. Like,
you can't see it. Like,
there's no hiding it. If you bad, if you cute, if you whatever, there's no hiding it. So just go ahead, accept it.
Nah, you already see me with no lashes.
Nah, you still be looking cute, man.
No, you ain't never seen me.
I did. I've seen you without lashes before. You work in radio. Don't forget that.
I know, but still. But people are looking at me.
But you don't always have a camera, and you work in radio. So.
No, you're right. That's one thing that I do appreciate it. Because on Sundays, I'll be walking in this bitch looking rough.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like, super rough.
And you're still beautiful, man.
I appreciate it. You're welcome. Is this because I have you on my show?
No, it's because I would tell you that anyway, because I like you a lot. Like,
thank you.
I really genuinely, like, you're somebody who I would consider a friend, even though we don't talk often and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely want to make sure that any person, especially a woman, because there's so much woman hate in the world.
Yeah.
If there's ever a reason that you don't feel beautiful for whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's a freckle out of place. If I'm talking to you, I'm going to let you know, hey, you are beautiful. Whatever, I don't have to say more or less or go into details if I don't need to go into details, but hey, you are beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I see you came in your poetic bag.
Nah, man, I just be chilling, man. I just be chilling, no poetic bags.
Hey, listen, you know what? One thing that I have noticed about you is that you move. Oh, let me stop.
No,
I'm just
go
putting
ahead.
your business up.
I don't care.
No. We're gonna talk about something else.
Let's do this thing.
I'm just putting your whole life out there.
I be moving what? Let's do it. Tell me about me, because I like to hear about myself. I do. It's safe. It's real safe, because I can't set myself up. I can't lie on myself, and I can't get in trouble and blame it on myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't snitch on myself. So yeah, I do move by myself a lot, and also I move around a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm not always able to have somebody to drag along with me. I don't have a
Right.
I don't
True.
have a, I
That's
don't
true.
have a
That's true.
vehicle, so I can't like be like, hey, jump. Well, I'm gonna be like, hey, let's go to such and such, but you gotta drive, or let's go to such and such, but we gotta get on the bus together. So like I be trying to avoid all the tacky shit, and then at the same time, it's just like I can move at the speed of intensity of however I want to move when I'm by myself, because can't nobody slow me down, complain, or bother me.
Yeah. I mean, well, what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
You're good. Shut the fuck. Oh my god, you gonna make me kick you off the mic.
What?
Well, I was gonna bring up male gossip.
Okay.
Because I feel like male gossip is the best. But you don't strike me as somebody that gossips, do you? No. Like with your boys or nothing?
It depends what you mean by gossip.
Like gossip, you know how you be kicking back, shooting the shit, talking shit.
I talk shit, but I don't do the gossip. I consider gossip like something that's like none of your business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when like rumors or anything, like stuff that's not my business that don't involve me.
Like barbershop talk is what I'm saying.
Well, I would participate in barbershop talk, but if it's personal to me, if it's something that's going on, I'd be like, oh, nah, I know that raggedy bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know exactly who you talking about. Nah, she did this. Oh, she did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, then, we can participate in the thing. But if it's something I don't know nothing about, I'm the type of person, I sit in the cut and I'm peeping everything. So, if, like, we having a full conversation, if everybody having a dialogue, I'll chime in and I'll make jokes and stuff like that to make the, keep the room warm and make sure that my presence is known. But if it's like some bullshit gossip, like let's say we all sit in the cut, or not we in the cut, we all in the room, and like you not there, right?
Okay.
And then your name come up, boom, antennas, or anybody name, but it's just like let's just say your name come up, and don't nobody know that I really know you for real, so it's like boom, antenna, and it's like this person said that. This person, that's how they feel about that. That's how they feel about that. That's how they feel about that. All right, boom, kiki kaka, bring in my little joke, back in the cut. Damn, that's fucked up. Oh, they did that. Oh, they agree. Oh, so they probably really did do that. And then I can go home my evaluation and be like, hey, such and such was talking dirty about you. Somebody else said something, so I need to ask you about this because they were saying this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring all the hot tea.
You ask me if it's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you if it's true. Cause I fuck with you. If it's like a stranger, I'm just gonna be looking at you sideways like, damn, ooh, you. Motherfucker, you a wild one, huh? Don't nobody like you. And then I know that, I can know to keep my distance. But I'm a real like in the cut kind of individual. I'm gonna peep everything.
Well, that's why okay. I feel like male gossip is or shooting. I don't know what you want to call it, because I know you gangsta.
I'm not.
I always feel like it's better than woman gossip, because I always feel like guys always tell each other like everything. Even women be coming to men to gossip more than they go to other women.
Oh yeah, woman gossip is great. Whenever it falls through my ears, that do be really great.
What? I feel like yours is better.
Nah, ours is real.
Cause y'all be funny with it, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's a lot of jokes.
Women be like, "Bitch,
be real.
I told you about her at night."
Yeah,
but y'all be funny about it.
Yeah, women give real info and real details, and dudes just be like putting on airs, and it's like it's super entertaining. Nah, I do get what you're saying, but that's why I like women gossip better, cause they be like, "Bitch with the tea," you know what I'm saying? Like they be coming with information, and then be like, "Let me show you the receipts," and niggas just be like, "Shit, you don't believe me? I ain't got no way to prove it, but shit, I'm finna," you know what I'm saying?
So you like receipts? You like you like them receipts to come through with the receipts?
Receipts are interesting. It just be like, no, it's not the actual like action of having the receipt. It's like it's like
the fact that it's
amount
true?
of detail that women go into with their gossip.
Yeah. Or
they go into with their like anything like the amount of detail that goes into it when a woman is speaking is just like wow, this is like we could really sit down and write a script, make a movie. Like this some intriguing, like very like intricate shit.
That is too funny. Have you ever been in some gossip?
What, my name is some gossip or like?
No. Where you well, not just you, but you sitting there listening to somebody talk, and then you were like,
oh yeah, of course. I'm sure.
You done found some shit out that you wish you wouldn't have found out.
I don't never find out nothing I wish I didn't find out. I appreciate all.
But okay, what if somebody talking real bad about somebody else? You're like, damn, now I'm gonna look at them different. I wish I wouldn't have heard that.
I need to look at you different. I need to.
Why?
Because just because you get putting on the best face for me, Like, let's say, all right, so check this out, right? And I'm an extremist. I'm starting to realize this, but like, so I'm gonna use my name and not nobody else. So yeah, I think you did just let me know just now. But like, so like, check this out. So everything that you know about me,
okay,
but you always see me by myself. You always see me with the same kind of exterior, like everything be super consistent. Then one day you just be chilling like in the hair salon and be like, oh girl, you heard about Toon? And then you gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need that information that you be getting from everywhere, because you like, damn, but that nigga so cool, that nigga nice, he's sweet, he's so polite. Like, I feel like his mama raised him right, but I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that is super
but like
extreme.
It is, but I mean, but you need to get those outside sources to hear like how people feel about other people, because I feel like the most important thing is not necessarily what you do, but how you make people feel.
Okay.
So if you make somebody feel sour, it don't really matter exactly what you did.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get to the nitty gritty of what you did, but that part is never like really gonna be full truth, because it's always gonna be this person's side and this person's side. But what's gonna be true is how they feel about you.
Okay.
So if somebody feel the urge to talk shit about you, that means you really did something to make them feel something. So it's just like, okay, let me see what type of character he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the cameras are off and this person is by themselves, or this person is with a different circle, like, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shit you be talking? What kind of person you is? Like, how bad you is? How good you is?
I be so serious when I'm not doing this. I be like, so just.
What you mean?
I don't talk much. I'm just like, I'm a little awkward when I'm like off. I mean, you should know. You've been in the car with me.
Nah, but I mean, I am too. I feel like me and you got kind of similar vibes, so that's why we get along well.
Really? What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh.
Dollar sign, that's my sign, nigga.
Hit ass. The assery.
Nah, what's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
What a Capricorn do? That's the end of the month. I mean, end of the year, right?
Yeah, the end of the beginning.
Season about to come on right now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, my auntie a Capricorn. Y'all real bossy. Not bossy, but like particular, like things a certain type of way. Yeah. And then like if it don't go that way, then you gonna hear about it, because it's like I love my auntie though, so I'm not gonna go in. But yeah, nah, I know you don't really strike me as that type of person though. But I have never really been with you in like a work
in that
environment.
mode, yeah.
We've always been together in a pretty relaxed environment. You're pretty easygoing. Yeah, that's kind of how I see you. You're very easygoing. You're just like, yeah, whatever, it's cool, let's go, let's rock.
Yeah, that is true. I think it's so funny that now that you said that, I think it's so funny. First of all, the whole thing that happened last time we saw each other with the whole Charlemagne thing, where it was like you heard one thing and then I heard the other thing, and then we ended up not even meeting up with them. Because he was like, because Wags, you told me I got in line because I'm very I'm very proper. Like, you a finesser.
Oh, yeah.
You can talk your way through anything.
Yeah, I be sliding through.
And I'm not like that. Like, I'm like, no, let's get in the back of the line because it's fair, because everybody's been standing here and we got to go to the back. It's not fair. But you talk your way through. So I was like, well, I'm going to go to the back, because at some point I lost you at that event.
Yeah, I was looking for you. I was a friend. I'm like,
I mean, yeah, you're like,
supposed to be right here. Like, what happened?
Just right here. And so I went to the back of the line. You went to the front.
I was already in the front. I didn't go to the front. Like, I was already there.
And and
everybody line up.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, well, you're here in proximity to the situation. You were the you were the person that was talking to the person when they said line up. You were here, so I'm not gonna bogart in front of you, but right here, I get my spot. You feel me?
But I was here first.
Look, cause lines be moved, like lines. When it's a situation like that, the back of the line is never where you want to be, because the back of the line is never going to make it to the front. There's never going to be a back of the line getting to the front of the line.
Actually, now that you say that, I think people were like, all right, that's it. He got to go.
Pretty much. That's how it be. It be like, that's like the miscommunication, because he's saying, let's go is action. The person who's putting on the event is saying, looking at their clock, because the longer he's there, somebody's going to be putting out some money or something. Yeah. And then you have his manager or whoever's like, his handler at the time.
Yeah.
and they're saying, okay, clock, airplane, next thing, next thing, next thing. So while he just like, nah, fuck it, I'm here, let's do it. Everybody line up, let's take pictures, da-da-da. He don't know what the fuck he talking about because he got this person that's like over the building that's like, nah, we need to shut this shit down. And then this person that's saying we actually do need to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
So like the back of the line never happens. I've noticed that so many times. I used to be a back of the line nigga where I slide in and be like, let me get in the right place because this is proper and everything. Fuck that.
You used to be like me. No, so I got in the back of the line. You were in the front.
Mm-hmm.
You are talking to Wax.
Mm-hmm.
He told you, I think he said me be in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I saw him, Charlamagne was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to cry if he left without my picture. Which is why that picture came out so crazy. He had like his eyes closed and shit because he had to go. And we were trying to rush and take the picture. But I was like, yo, Wax, please let me take this picture. Because, you know, he was all like protecting him. Yeah, he was bodyguarding him.
But at the same time, Wax was cool. He was like, yeah, I got you. Hurry up. Come on.
Yeah. And then he was like, meet me in the back.
Mm-hmm.
He told me meet him in the back.
He told me the same thing.
And we never went. We never went to the back. We could have been back there popping bottles, doing whatever they was doing.
I don't know what the fuck they were doing back there. I was wondering, because that was the second time. So, like, the first time, I was really just like, I made my way back there. No, I'm not going to lie. I made my way back there just to kind of, like, look and see. And I saw him when he was, like, walking out.
Yeah.
And then that's when I, like, fell back in position. Man, I don't know how I be doing it, man, but I be... Wow,
you be out here.
You gotta kick it with me one day.
I know. I gotta be around you. If I ever need to get in somewhere, I'm gonna call you up and be like, "Yo, what you doing?"
Yeah. What you doing Friday?
Friday?
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. I have somewhere to be.
At night?
Yeah. Well, I'm here and then I have somewhere else.
Okay. I got some tickets that I can't do nothing with, so I'm trying to
give
them to somebody. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, Moneybagg
At the Bond Factory?
Yeah, at the Bond Factory. I got some tickets from my boss, and then it turns out I have to be at my other job. So, I ain't gonna make it. But, I mean, it'd be like that. That's part of life.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
But yeah.
I'm trying to give them to somebody that I like, that I feel like should have a good time.
Have you hit people up?
Not really. I hit up my ex, and I just told you about it.
And your ex said no?
My ex, she actually just got sick. And she said no because she had a child, so she was going to have to find a babysitter. Then she couldn't find nobody to go with. So
I'll pull up to that bitch by myself.
She's not that type of person.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the type of person that has to have somebody to accompany her for whatever reasons that she has. She has to have a friend because she doesn't want to have fun by herself. I don't know.
She doesn't want to have fun by her. I go everywhere by myself.
It's
everywhere.
Cool.
And I have friends that can't even go to the corner store by themselves. I go to New York by myself.
You feel me?
Yeah, I go everywhere.
Man, and I don't know. I wanted to ask you about this. About how you be traveling. Like, when you do travel, like, you set up, like, full accommodations and everything like that? Or do you just be, like, going out there, like, on a whim and, like, bumming? You have like a hotel?
For the most part, for the most part, I set up accommodations. But sometimes I gotta move quick. Like if there's an event that I want to go to, and I gotta move quick, like I get to, all right, what's it gonna be? All right, cool. One time I stayed in Brooklyn, and it was not the best place to stay at. It wasn't that fancy. I mean, like it wasn't that.
You had like a roof and stuff?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, Airbnb exists now, so it's so much like cheaper and so much easier because there's so many people that like rent it out.
Yeah, I'm finna start trying to play with some of that stuff because I've been doing really, really bad with like the travels.
Yeah.
Like last time I went to New York, I jumped in somebody's hotel room and was like, hey yo, I'm only gonna be here for I'm only in town for 24 hours total. I'm here for your thing, so I'm gonna jump in your hotel room just long enough so I can like be somewhere, and then like everywhere I go, it just be like a super like clusterfuck of a mess, and I need to like do better at that. But I be man, like I said, I be admiring you, saying you be working and then the stuff be looking like well put together. I be like,
I don't know how.
I be I be going to Atlanta and like fucking the no hotel in a rental car, like sleeping outside and it's like raining, and I'm just like, shit, fuck, I'm thugging.
That's like a man thing. Men don't care about sleeping in the car.
That shit dangerous, man.
But I don't, I bet it is dangerous. I could imagine. Yeah. But you know what? I was just telling my friend the other day, like, if I didn't have no kids and shit like that, like, I would have been to move to New York with no plan. Like, no fucking plan. Just sleep on the street. I don't give a fuck.
I believe, though. Because you
Like, I really would.
you had it in you, but like seeing how you like handle your responsibilities at the same time, like I really do commend that because you still have not like you don't just have a life outside of your dreams and aspirations. You have responsibilities, real responsibilities. You know what I mean? You have people that's counting on you and looking up to you just for them to like have breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's but you still be going out there and dog.
Are you giving me my flowers? Yeah, you coming through with the flowers today?
Because you need to hear that because I feel like I said, me and you we kind of similar in a lot of ways and like the way that we think and the move, and then especially like the goals that we have, like it's very 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 similar, way too similar. And then when I see how you move, and then like I'm on some renegade shit, and then I look to my right and I see you, and like you're moving equally well, and then it's like you have more structure with it. It's like, wow, that's really like that's clean, like that's admirable, because it's like I move like a dirty nigga, you feel me? And you move like a responsible mom, like someone who
I would rather be like you. Like I'd rather just be like, fuck it, buy my ticket.
That shit sound cool, but man, something I found out, man, having a roof is dope. Having stability is dope.
Yeah.
And I'm just now kind of opening my eyes to that, because I was just like, fuck it. Whenever it happens, and I'll figure it out at the end. But nah, the way that you move and how like just swift and like still taking care of home, like that shit real dope. And
thank you, I appreciate it.
I don't know if you ever feel like nothing is going the way that you want it to go.
Yeah.
Because it be like that. We feel like that.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, man, you're looking great out here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I didn't know, if I would have known you were just going to be handing out flowers like this to me, I would have invited you a long time ago.
Man, well, I can always come back, you know. But, I mean, just bottom line, like, I don't think people really, really know, like, how crazy this whole, like, everything is. And, like, how hard it is.
Yeah.
Not the actual, like, this part is the easy part.
Yeah, facts.
This is the easy part. Keeping it going is a little more difficult.
Yeah.
Getting people to recognize is like, I'll be better off shooting myself in the face. You know what I'm saying? And trying to survive that.
Extreme.
No, but for real. But that's how hard it is. Like, like getting on, like whatever that is, getting on. Like, I would have a better chance surviving shooting myself in the face, like my whole face scan getting knocked off, and trying to recover it at home. That's way easier. Is it not? Am I lying?
I don't know. I've never been shot
in the face. I've never been shot in the face either, but it's a great example, I think. But nah, just the way that you move, and like, you know, you're getting there, and I see it, and I wish that I could. I don't know. I wish that there was something that I could do to like make it happen. I mean, of course, for myself, but you know, just as unselfishly as possible, because you're really a great person, and you do deserve like everything that you're getting and everything that's coming across to you. And anybody that's looking, and anybody that ever got anything bad to say about you, I don't give a fuck. They probably lying, and if they if they is telling the truth, fuck them. I'll still slap them in the face, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't play like that. It's family, for real.
You gonna come tell me if you sitting there and they told you shit about me?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell you, son.
I appreciate that.
For real. I wish that people didn't know that we was, you know what I'm saying, cool like that, so they
now that they're gonna know.
Yeah, now they're not gonna be wanting to say nothing.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna slip up. Niggas can't wait to talk. Especially niggas can't wait to talk about females. So somebody gonna slip up. They're gonna have something to say. And if it's not, you know what I'm saying, all the way, you know, correct and appropriate and thorough, I'm probably gonna hit you up as it's going on and be like, hey, do you want me to just keep gathering information, or do you want me to go ahead and activate? Or do you want to talk? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go ahead and activate. Nah, I ain't gonna put you I ain't gonna put you in a situation. That's the thing. I'm never gonna throw you in a situation and be like, hey, Wild Style right here, if you want to talk all that shit. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, be like, oh yeah, for real, let me go ahead and tell me some more, nigga. Hey, for real? Okay. Alright. What God, nigga, nah. That's the wrong one to be playing with. Or I'm just gonna gather information and be like, hey, wow, that one right there, he really feel away. He said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and I ain't like none of it, but you know, it's whatever however you want to play it. We can keep being smooth with it, or we can, you know, activate.
You're such a gangster.
Mm-mm,
I can't
pussy,
deal.
I'm pussy. I promise I'm pussy. Anybody see me, I'm scared. Please don't try to run up on me. I'm scared. I'm gonna go the other way, and I can't
You won't
fight.
cross the street.
No, I'm across the street. I'm the nigga across the street. If I see somebody walking and they got on the hood, I'm like, ooh, that's a little spooky. That's a little spooky. I'm across the street. Let me go over here.
I'm
Let me
not
cross the
finna
street
play.
too. Let me cross back. Oh, I think they follow me. Let me run. I don't like this.
You stupid.
Let me call my mom. Mama.
Mama, stay on the phone with me.
Mama, stay on the phone till I make it home.
Oh, that is so funny. Have you ever felt like that, though? Do guys feel like that?
Hell yeah, I do. But I already told, the first thing that came out of my mouth is how scary and paranoid that I am that somebody's trying to come get me. So, like, everything that I'm looking at, man, I'm probably the one dude that look at black people and white people equally and be afraid whenever they, like, it's like at nighttime and they, like, walking up and I'm like, nigga, why is you running? You never just had nobody just, like, jogging on the sidewalk and you just walk? Man, people,
where do you be walking?
No, I mean, just in the street, like, people just be going for, like, a casual scroll or something. Or, like, I don't know, I be around weird-ass people, too, and they just be running. Like, there was this one dude, I'm over by the American Airlines Center, and the dude just take off running. I'm like, bro, there's nowhere that you got to go that fast. I almost turn around and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because what you running for? Yeah, get my rate with the no, back up. But it's just like that just be the random stuff that just happen, and all that stuff makes me just like I'm jumping, I'm scared, I'm nervous. White people, black people, Mexicans, who whatever you is, like, don't just start you know what I'm saying, getting to running for no reason. Don't just start moving out swift. Don't turn your head and look at me too fast, because I'm gonna look at you and be like, what's up? What happened? What happened?
Why are people running?
Well, at first I was talking about people that just casually jog, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a Wednesday morning, they just going out for exercise. Like, I don't like that, because if I'm walking and you're running and I hear your footsteps, I feel like you're running up on me. But it do be some weird people in this world that will just break out running to go across the street, or to go from, like, up the stairs to down the stairs. And it's like, bro, you can really walk all of this and get there in the same amount of time and look way less silly.
I'm laughing.
And you're doing it behind me.
I just don't understand who's out here running. I think maybe I should come hang out with you.
You probably should. Yeah, you'll see some interesting stuff. You'll see some real interesting stuff.
I better see somebody running. I need to fact check this.
Bro, you're gonna see some real interesting stuff. I guarantee if you spend 2 hours with me on a good day, not like no regular, not no like no regular bullshit.
No Monday,
like
no regular Monday.
But if it's like a good day where it's like, okay, I'm finna get out and go get active and go do some stuff, go, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna go to Deep Ellum. I'm finna go outside and just, like, I like to walk. So I'm gonna go outside and go walk, and then, you know what I'm saying, people watch, go look at the crackheads and stuff like that. And it's like, on those days, that's when it's always something weird and spectacular that's going on. Weird and spectacular. Yes.
Well, I haven't seen a crackhead in a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, out here they disguised as bums.
Well, you live in Dallas. I live in Fort Worth, so I don't.
I need to go out there. What's it like out there?
I don't. It's like much quieter than here. Like it still feels like a city, but it's like way more chill, and way more boring. There's like nothing to do out there.
Somebody told me they be herding cows out there, like in the middle of the day. At like, I don't know, at like at 3 o'clock, they be like walking cows across the street, or bulls or something. That's a thing?
I've never heard of it.
Okay.
They trying to talk down to my city. That's what's going on. Dallas and Fort Worth still got that rivalry.
Oh,
so
do they?
Like,
It's all the same thing. It's the DFW. It's like,
I know. I mean, that's what I say. That's what I say too. I say that all the time. It's all the same. It's like a big glob of DFW.
That's what I thought. But yeah, somebody did get mad one time. They were like, I'm not Dallas, I'm Fort Worth. I'm like, bro, it's DFW.
I mean, wait, okay, so you're from
thing.
Louisiana. Like, what if people are like, nah, you're from Baton Rouge? Where are you from?
I'm from Monroe.
You're from Monroe.
Yeah,
okay.
From top. So, like,
yeah,
but those are completely different areas. Like, if somebody was like, oh, yeah, I guess it's the same thing, because they be kind of silly with it, because I'd be like, oh, nah, you from New Orleans? Like, I'm from the West Bank. And it's like, nigga, the West Bank ain't nothing but just a river on the other side of the city. Like, it's all New Orleans. Like, you can be from Gentilly and all that. Nigga, you from New Orleans. It's all New Orleans. Like, but that's a metropolitan area. So, I guess, is Fort Worth its own metropolitan area? Like, it has its own, like, small cities that make a cluster of Fort Worth, just like Dallas has Carrollton, Irving.
Yeah. We have, like, Crowley, Burleson, Lake Worth, Saginaw.
What's Holcomb City?
Haltom City is like the north side of Fort Worth. Haltom.
Okay.
Yeah, Haltom City.
I've been hearing that recently and been trying to figure that out.
Why? Are you going?
Haltom City? No.
Don't go.
What's out there?
I don't know, but one time when I used to work at Whataburger, they like stabbed this man to death. At their Whataburger.
I ain't going out there. Not to Whataburger. At the Whataburger?
In the bathroom. At Whataburger, can you imagine?
That's crazy, bro.
Hey, look, now my people be getting drunk. They be getting drunk as fuck.
That's wild.
They be getting lit.
How you stab somebody in the Whataburger bathroom?
I know, like, for what?
What y'all doing in there? Like, what happened? It was like, that's like a bad drug transaction. Like, what y'all doing in there? Like, give it here. What?
Maybe that is what happened. Yeah. That's why he got stabbed, because he was like, give it here. And the dude didn't want to give it up.
Ooh, that's rough. That could be anything, too. Jugs, cheeks, anything. You don't want to be in the Whataburger bathroom and be like, give it here. What is it? What do you want? Some tissue? A napkin? What is it? I'm scared. Give it here. I don't have it. Shank, shank, shank.
The little poke. But yeah, that's what happens. So don't go over there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm good.
It's not. But you walk around a lot. I mean, aside from people running, like, what else do you see? I love people watching. Mm-hmm. And I like guessing their lives.
That is kind of fun.
It is.
I like guessing, like, the current scenario that they're in. Like, if two people are having a conversation and they look really enthralled.
Yeah.
It's like, I start making up words for them.
You know what? One time when I was, like, younger in high school, me and my baby daddy, we were sitting outside of my house in his car. And when I talk with my hands, like, a lot. Like, I'll be like, girl, and, oh, my God, let me tell you about this, what happened, blah, blah, blah. And my hands are, like, moving as I speak. Story. Yeah. And
nah, but when you talk with your hands,
that means I'm really into it. And so then my baby daddy leaves or whatever, and then he calls me and he was like, guess what just happened? And I was like, what? He was like, I got stopped. He was like, and they were telling me that we were arguing. They were asking me if everything was good. And I was like, what? Are you serious? But I was just like a hype-ass story. Like, I was like, oh, my God. And this is what happened.
It had nothing to do with y'all.
At all. And they...
You good, bro? Yeah, I got into it.
She put you out. But, yeah, so it's funny. But, yeah, I mean...
Come kick it with me, man. We can, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you like to eat.
What you trying to say?
I'm saying everybody eats. Everybody eats at least once a day.
You know what I've really been into? Ramen.
Ramen?
Have you tried it?
Pho?
No, ramen.
Okay, I know a ramen spot that's not in the proximity of exactly where I live, but it's close by where. Matter of fact, when you come do the thing with me.
Yeah.
There's a ramen spot that's not far, and then they have cheap drinks too, so I can buy drinks because I'm cheap.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I feel like that's how you stay rich though.
No, because I'm cheap for a bad reason. I'm cheap because I'm broke. Not because I have it and don't want to spend it, because I don't have it. So I just be like, I'm not finna tell nobody I'm broke. So I'm like, nah, I'm cheap.
Well, you just told everybody.
Well, I'm not taking them nowhere.
Well, I'm glad you letting me know. That way I can, have a couple 20s ready or something.
I mean, you might need them. You might not, depending on how the card swipe. We'll know when we get there.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
You feel me? Like, hey, you good today. It worked out. The car swiped.
I'm not gonna play with you. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just so interesting, walking around and seeing everybody. And because people are really interesting. And they have, like, really weird habits. Like, one time I was downtown. I used to work downtown Dallas. And it's homeless city, right? And... I was standing out there, like, I used to get my car valeted to me, and so I'm standing there, and I'm on my phone, and I'm, like, just scrolling through fucking Facebook, and then I'm looking down, and the next thing you know, like, I see, like, a pair of feet standing in front of me, like, facing me.
See, I would have flashed the fuck out. Now, go ahead, I'm listening.
So then I was like...
Like, the toes are facing you, or, like,
yeah. No, they're facing me.
So when you look up, that means it's a face facing you. No, son. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yes. So then I was like, okay, but me like I don't know. I'm just kind of like really not nonchalant, but I was just like whatever. Like if they got something to say to me, they won't say it. Like like I was like if it's my car, they're gonna tell me. So I was just like whatever. Next thing you know, I hear like a flash.
Wait, what? I don't think I caught the beginning of the story. Where are you sitting? Where are you at?
I'm standing outside of the hotel waiting on my car to get to me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the valet to come.
Got you. Okay, so a little bit less weird. I'm thinking of you just sitting on the park bench, sitting on your phone. That's where my head went. Like you sitting on the park bench, you're on the phone, and then you see feet in front of you, and you're like, yeah, fuck it. All right, so you waiting on your car.
I'm waiting on my car, and then so I was like, whatever. So then I hear like a camera flash, and then they were like, it was like, cheer, and then she was like, bloop,
and then I was like, bloop with a mouse.
Yes, she was like, bloop. I was like,
receipts.
Right. She's like, save and send. No, and then
I thought you said she said that. I was like, no. That bitch needs to die that day. No, bitch, we choking you out.
And so then I was like, and I looked up, and it was like I don't know if she was homeless, but she looked a little not all the way there. So I was like, what the fuck was that? And then she looks and she like takes off walking. And I was like, okay, you know what? She's not all the way there. Like, just let it go. And then I was like, nah, you know what? Hold up. And I was like, bitch. And I was like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like yelling at her. And I'm like walking. Everybody's looking at me because I'm yelling. Yeah. But we should all be looking at her because that bitch just took a picture of me. And I don't know her and she don't know me.
The full details of the situation.
Right. So then, like, now the cops on their bikes, on the little bikes, they're like rolling up and they're like, what's going on? And I was like, she took a picture of me. And they're like, well, it's legal. Anyway, so I finally, like, roll up on the bitch. Like, the bitch finally stops. And she sits down. It was creepy because she sits down. Like, she stops. Like, she stops. And then she, like, this, like, a table. And then she's like.
Enjoying her picture. What the fuck?
So I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck was that? And she's like. And I was like, yo, you don't see me? Like, what is wrong with you? And she's like. And I was like, what do I do?
At that point, I probably would have walked off.
No, like, I wanted to know what the fuck.
I would have been too scared. I'm like, no, this person is batshit crazy. they got their picture.
So, I mean, and then, eventually I let it go because I was like, what do I do? Do I, like, whoop this bitch? Like, what, do I drag her? What do I do? Because she's not, it's like, I find it hard to fight somebody that's not fighting back.
Yes.
That's really awkward. Now you look like a big old fucking bully. Yeah, and I don't want to be that. So I was just like, ugh. And then I just walked off.
Now you look like you the one crazy.
Yeah, because I was like, ugh. And I just walked off. And then I left.
What the fuck, man?
It's really fucking, like, there's some weird-ass fucking people out here.
Yeah, nah, that's a creepy situation. That would have made me super nervous, and I probably would have been inside for a couple of days. Because I would have been thinking that...
That picture got sent to, like, some terrorists.
No, let's go with that. My mind went to a whole crazy place.
I see that. I can see it in your face.
Nah, in my head, it would have been like, oh, no, that's the bitch. See, that's the person that I don't know in the situation. And then she got her picture because it's verified. He right here. Like, somebody didn't show her, be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? They, like, niggas be pulling up the Facebook, be like, hey, this him. This is Facebook. And then that's when the person that you don't know come find. They take the picture and like, click, he's sitting right here on this park bench. Go over here.
Like a scavenger hunt?
No, not like a scavenger hunt, like a setup. Like, no, he right here. I'm looking dead at him. He go a picture. And then, like, you just like, the fuck, the nigga that took a picture. And then next thing you know, it's like 5 niggas that you remember from, like, I don't know, high school or something. Like, nigga, we not in AQ no more. Like, I'm good, son. Everybody chill, relax. But yeah, that's the type of shit.
That's how your mind works?
That's how my mind works. The first thing I'm thinking is like, who the fuck do this bitch know that know me that's trying to set me up?
Would you have snatched her phone? I should have snatched her phone.
I don't know.
She had it in her hand, like, tight.
See, now when the picture happened, I probably would have reached. But by the time that everything like kept going and like she done walked off and she started doing her own little weird crazy thing, I would have just been like, you know what?
See, I have a slow reaction.
Let me just go back inside. And
clearly, this ain't what the fuck I thought it was.
It's not what I want.
I want no smoke. We're good.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Go back over here.
No, and I'm finna stay inside for a couple of days.
See, I react slow. I can't, like I always do.
But that's off-putting, too. Like, that's just something that's super off-putting. It's just like, click. Bitch, did your phone click? Was that a screenshot? Did you take a picture?
No, she had a flip phone. Ain't no screenshots on that bitch. You know you can't take no screenshot on a flip phone. I don't even know where she found that. Like, where do you even get a flip phone from?
She just found that bitch.
Facts.
She just found that bitch. Like, I wonder if this worked. Man, click. Oh, it do work. All right. Let's see what else this thing can do. Snake. Okay.
No, she sent it through the fucking. She was like group chat. But yeah, so I don't know. Like people are just fucking. When I was in Miami, I had this guy meow at me. I couldn't even get a bark. That fuck with my self-esteem.
Nah, the meow.
Damn, I can't even get a bark.
Nah, why you want to bark though? Like I feel like
that's more. You know what I'm saying? Like more.
Nah, that's some unique shit, man.
Yeah, I mean we were turning the corner literally. Like I don't even think he even looked at me enough to be wanna. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like I just turned the corner and he was like meow meow.
Yes, that's fire, son. That's fire as fuck, bro. Wow, that's fire as fuck.
What are you talking
what
about?
Niggas coming with that kind of energy? Cause then it's like it's the type of meow. I'm sliding. That shit excited the fuck out of me. It's cause it's like that type of meow that like that's like a whole nut. Cause it wasn't just like meow. It's like meow 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 meow. Like,
yeah, like he was like meow.
You definitely finna turn around and then it's like, hey, what's up?
That's not sexy. What I'm supposed to do with that?
Nah, I just need your attention just for 2 seconds. Look at me. Just turn around and look at me so I can get your attention. Then, hey, how you doing? Then you can be like, I'm
not going to forget you meowed at me.
Yeah, but that's cool.
You just wanted me to look at you?
We're making lasting memories. Like this. Like
you could have been like.
No, because all that shit rude. Hey. All that shit rude. You, I'm like, fuck you. I'm still walking. Nigga, you hit the corner and you hear meow meow meow. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was me. What's up, baby? How you doing? You cute. I'm stealing that. I'm using that. That's better than all that shit. All that shit played out. I'm hitting bitches with the straight meow, straight face too. Meow 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 meow. What up? That was me. Then have a deep ass voice. Nah, that was me. Yeah, what's up? What up with it? Nah, I just wanted to get your attention, baby. Nah, you in a hurry? Nah, you stop for that meow. You ain't moving. You ain't too much in a hurry.
Now where you going? Trying to block her in and shit.
Nah, come on, let's go. I'm gonna walk you to your car. I know how to make other noises.
I can't.
I got more impressions on the way. Come on, let me show you.
Dog, I don't know what I would do. I have to like kick you in the ball so quick. Help!
Nah, I like that one though. That's some fly shit. And it's fly because it's super unique and it was personal to you that day until he meowed at the next bitch.
I thought that was really weird. And it ain't like he was cute. It was like some older, probably Cuban man.
He been working on that for a minute.
He probably brought it from Cuba.
You know how many sounds he had to go through to find the meow? Like, think about that. Just think about the psychology of it. Because, see, this the thing. Niggas be having to do all kinds of stuff to pull chicks. So, like, you really got to be out the box. Because, look.
I'm going to run son, if you meow at me.
You didn't run. Did you run?
No.
What you do? You turned around?
No, I was like, bitch, what the fuck did you just hear that?
Oh, you said bitch and then turned around to go see where the sound came from?
No, I was looking at No, I saw where the sound came from. I wasn't interested from the get-go.
Oh, man. All right, well, see? It just
didn't work doesn't always work. You're going to have to find a new sound effect.
Yeah, you're going to need some new sound effects, Poppy. But, I like that. That was real unique. Because it's like there's some dude that's shooting at a female all day, every day. Well, I mean, it's like just females females in general, just you.
Yeah.
There's somebody shooting they stick at you all day, every day for whatever, you know what I'm saying, wherever you at, no matter how you dress, no matter how you look. And eventually, hey, excuse me, it gets tired. You like,
it does.
It's just like, bing, excuse me, all right, I know what this is, I'm good, thank you, I have a boyfriend, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever your line is that make you like keep going so you can continue your day. But nigga hit you with that, meow, meow, meow. You're like, oh, what was that? Oh, that was just me, what's up, let me talk to you, I got your attention. Hey, that's all, I just need a little bit of attention.
That's gonna make me not want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. You know what? Somebody slid in my DM years ago, and it was real creative. What'd they tell me? I don't remember, but it was good.
Creative, man.
You do gotta be creative because once, like, if you slide in my DM and I see that little preview line that's like, "Hey, Ma, you're beautiful," or "Hey, good morning," or "Hey, I know you hear this all the time," delete.
Yeah, I'm bad.
I don't open it. I delete it.
I'm really bad with the DM because I'd be like. Man, my shit be so softball, son. I'd be like, I don't know if you're talking to somebody, but like that'd be the first line. It'd be like real cheesy whack, son. And then it'll be like, hey, excuse me, can I ask you something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to, my shit be real softball whack, son.
You know what? I had a conversation with this guy. He saw me at the airport, and then he hit me up, I guess, later on, like days later. And he was like, yo, I saw you at the airport. And it's funny. The reason why I replied was because when I was like, people be spotting me places and they say hi sometimes, or sometimes they'll be like, hey, I saw you. But I'm always like, damn, what did I look like? Like, was I drunk? Was I sober? Was my hair on point? Were my brows on fleek? And so I was just I felt like this dude was looking at me weird on my way to Miami at the airport. And I was telling my best friend, I was like, bitch, like, he's looking at me funny. Like, what if he recognized me? Like, what if he snap a picture? I'm looking a hot mess. Like, we in this bitch, you know, looking ratchet. Yeah. I was like, he gonna put me on the book, you know? So that was that. And then when I got back, he was like, I saw you at the airport. But it wasn't him. It was somebody else. And it was on a different trip. And so he was like, I saw you at the airport, and I was like, oh, shit. Like, I was just talking about this, so I was like, well, you know, when was this or whatever? And, you know, he was telling me, and it was a different trip. But I was like, and then we started having a conversation, and it was, like, cool. It was just that one conversation, but I was like, see, this is nice. Like, just organic. You know what I'm saying?
How did he do it? What did he say?
He was just like, yo, I think I saw you at the airport.
And then you said?
And I was like, really? I was like, when? What was I wearing? And then we just started, somehow it just kind of sparked. Oh, and then I was like, oh yeah, I had just got back from New York. And then he was like, oh, what you go do in New York? And I was like, oh, I went to go to this event. And then I was like, what were you doing at the airport? And then, but see, I like making conversation too.
Okay.
Because I opened it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, hey, where did you go that you were at the airport? Okay. And then he's like, Atlanta. Yeah. And I'm a photographer. I was like,
be trying to shoot that down. They're not that nice.
They don't try, yeah. But you know what? I do get compliments on that a lot because everybody be like, damn, you can really talk. Like, you can really go. You can have a conversation. I'm like, I know. It's more than a pretty face. Yeah. I come with some talk, too.
But it's the fact that you're actually, willing to have a conversation, too. A lot of people just be like, I don't know you. I don't know your face. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm moving on.
I hate when they be, like, dry answering. Like, I don't have too many girlfriends, but the few that I have had, they like short answer, and it's like, why are you even entertaining it?
Yeah, just don't, like, why even reply?
But also, I have told dudes straight up, like, they'll hit me up, and I'll be like, I'm good. Damn, you don't even know what I was gonna say. Okay, but I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good on everything.
But I'm good. Whatever you're selling it, I ain't buying it. And they be like, damn, but you don't know. Like, what about? Okay, where you from? And I'm like, dog, I said no. And they still keep going. They be talking to themselves in my
with a spray bottle.
Yeah, facts. No. Facts. Damn near. That's next. That's coming up next.
You should.
I just don't get it. Like,
niggas don't get hints either.
Why?
Like, that's not even like a hint. That's like blatant. But like niggas like I don't know. Son. I didn't seen it all, man. And it's not even necessarily me. I gave it up a long time ago. Where it's just like, if anybody give me anything that's lackluster, I'm just like, you know what? You got it. It's not that bad for me. But it'd be like, oh, hey, how you doing? They be like, hey, and be like, you know what I'm saying? Or be like, nah, I'm good. And be like, damn, like, just like you said, like, damn, why is like that? Why is that? I'm just trying to have a little conversation, Then keep going, and then, hey, you're pretty. What you doing today? And it just be like buku, like them messages.
Yeah.
Like just them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Niggas just be like that, man. I be scared for y'all.
I'll be scared too.
It's kind of stalker.
Because I also feel like people be popping up out of nowhere. Like, I'll be at the club or at the airport. And I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even like, oh, I'm a celebrity. But I'm just like, people recognize me. But I never know. You know, like, it's scary. It's scary being a girl out here.
Yeah. Man.
Like, it's funny. We can laugh about it. But it really is scary sometimes. I'll be like, fuck. Especially when I walk into, like, a place where it's like, I know I'm going to have to walk alone. And it's like when I got to, like, I hate putting gas at night.
I feel you.
But I am that bitch, though. I am that type of... I don't like to stop until my tank is like...
You should never let your gas hand go under the quarter amount.
Right, because then what if I have to... What if the world is ending and I have to drive?
Bada bing.
Yeah.
Anything.
I don't be thinking about that.
You gotta go straight to the extreme. Now you rocking with me. Now you rocking with me.
Yeah.
You gotta go straight to the
now
extreme.
Now we're potting.
What if it's the apocalypse?
What if this is... And I gotta, take off.
You got less than a quarter tank gas. You like, I'm gonna stop at the next gas tank. But they empty. And then the next one they for another couple miles. And now
the zombies are right behind me, and I gotta go.
And them bitches be walking fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you driving and they still walking, they right behind you because they be moving. And then you got to stop at the gas station and boom, you out of gas.
Because I didn't have no gas, because I didn't fill it up that morning. You're right. Damn, son.
Yeah. If apocalypse going to happen, let them get you during the daytime. Don't let it be at night. It's worse at night. It's the moral of the story.
Yeah, of course.
Don't get caught slipping, man.
Yeah, I know. I got to start filling up my tank.
You ever had any of them dudes that, like, knock on your window and ask you for change at, like, a gas station?
You know what? Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Not very many. It used to happen more often back in the day. Now it's not.
But I have a weird thing where I see, like, bums asking young people and women for money.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give them no money, so, like, it's kind of like, well, who you going to ask? But at the same time, I feel like that's kind of like, it's just weird to see that, and they like, excuse me, miss, you got some change? And then especially they be knocking on, like, women window and be, like, acting like it's like, I'm homeless, you should help me, like, nigga, I ain't put you in that predicament.
Yeah.
Like, no, stop. Why are you beating on this young lady? Like, I be seeing it, like, knocking on young ladies' windows, like.
You know, in Mexico.
Gas stations at night, bro.
I try to avoid them. Even, like, big QT racetrack, like, no. Yeah. I try, no, I don't
Those
like
are a little bit better, but.
They are, but it's still scary.
Are the worst ones.
Yeah, Bolero, Chevron.
Bada bing.
Yep.
What happened in Mexico?
Oh, in Mexico, when you stop, they come and start washing your windows. And then you be feeling bad, but see, they're finessers because you be feeling bad.
Who be feeling bad? I ain't asked you to do that. My shit was, actually, you smeared my shit. You owe me money because I got to go fix this shit that you just did. I don't like that shit. No, cause somebody.
I be feeling bad.
Somebody called me out here with one of those. I'm driving somebody else's car, like they in the passenger seat, and the dude walk up with like the little spray bottle. We in the drive-through, son.
Nah, that's some real time
and,
hustling.
We stop at the drive-through, and he like, hey, let me just and start squirting, bitch, you know. And I hit the little, you know how the little thing in the little windshield come on, I hit that. Nah, I'm good, fam. Keep pushing. So why they do that? Like
Cause they out here trying to get it. You fucking it up.
Son, ain't nobody asked them to come spray my shit. Ain't nobody asked them to come bring that little nasty ass rag. Don't nobody know where that rag been. The rag ain't never look clean. It's never.
Cause they been out here washing cars.
Come on, son, you washing the whole car,
but
the car and everything. That's how the rags be looking. And you gonna come over here and get the spraying on my windshield, smearing my shit. Now I can't see where I'm going. But I'm obligated to give you change, bro. See, and that's
they be trying to kill you. You better watch out for them.
Man, nah, they don't be trying to kill. They be just be begging. And then I just found, man, my homegirl told me I got bum energy. I got homeless energy because homeless people always be walking up to me asking me for like change. And like I had one particular incident where it was the same person. Matter of fact, I think she got the bum energy because it always happened when we together. So I think she the hobo. And they recognize it, be like, oh, he giving her change. Let me go act too. But. It'd be the same homeless person that'll ask me over and over, like within a 5 minute period, like they, you know what I'm saying, patrolling the streets and like, yo, man, yeah, bro, I ain't got it, man.
Maybe you got like female energy, because we have bums coming up to us all the time too.
Damn, I got female energy. I'm pretty. I'm pretty as fuck. Yeah.
So you like that better?
I like that. That's cool. Yeah. I like female energy.
I mean, see, I don't be mad at it. But I did have an incident happen. Like, okay, one time I was leaving the beauty supply store, and this lady was like, back the fuck up, and I was like,
to you?
No, to a bum.
Oh. I was like, whoa. Did you back the fuck up, though? I'm not bad. I'm sorry.
It was to a bum. You stupid. It was to a bum. Anyways, I was like, damn, that's rude. Like, she didn't have to do him like that. So he ended up, like, just leaving the whole parking lot. And then, there's, like, been incidents where it's like they, they walk up, they pretend they're doing that, and then they, like, be running in your car and shit. You know how, like, they've been running into people's cars at the gas stations and shit? I'm like, that's fucking scary. So ever since that came out on the news, I'm like, nah, back up. I'll be like, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Do you protect yourself in any way? Do you carry anything on you, like pepper spray or anything? Like you do?
Yeah.
Okay. I just got very concerned, man. I got real concern.
No, I mean, but I'm not fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type that I'm always like,
no, but you don't have to be stupid.
Who's behind me? Who's around me?
Anything can happen to anybody.
No, that's facts.
All it takes is for somebody to be just swift enough, just quick enough, and just like in your peripheral enough that anything can happen to anybody. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like to be the Mr. Pessimist, man, but
But you are.
I fuck with you, so I want to make sure that you're safe and you're taken care of.
I appreciate that.
I was gonna make sure that you had something on you.
I appreciate that. I mean, now it's to the point where, like, I even if I pump my gas at the pump, like, I lock my car. Ain't nobody finna run in my shit.
Keep your key in your knuckle. If you don't have anything, else sharp, keep your key in your knuckle.
Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah.
And right here.
In between
all this. Because you can probably hit that bone, but that bitch gonna slide some type of way. And if you hit that rib,
the skin gonna slide and you're gonna miss. Or you're not gonna miss.
You're not gonna miss. As long as you're aiming for these ribs, you always I don't care how fat a person is, you gonna hit a rib. And even if you hit that bone, and if it hit that bone, it's gonna still, cause the ribs they like this, they like stacked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even if you hit that bone, it's still gonna slide a little bit, and you're gonna hit that meat. And that's going to get the point. So even if it don't puncture nothing, they're going to get that fucking point, and they're going to understand this ain't the bitch and this not the day. For real. And I encourage any females, dudes too, cause I be doing that. Like if I ain't got my blade on me, I'm knuckling my keys and I'm finna walk down the street, and that's like if it's like real scary. I be putting myself in kind of sketchy situations.
You look like that, yeah.
Yeah, but
you look like you do that.
Cause I just kind of be trying to slip around real fast. But yeah, I be putting myself in like little sketchy situations. So there's no shame in that, like nigga, bitch, female, male, whatever the case may be. Like knuckle them keys, man. And if you get into a real bad situation, somebody, you know what I'm saying, coming at you, ribs all day, and you gonna hit something and you gonna hurt something. Bet.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. I appreciate that. Thank you for
man.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
All right, so it's been an hour that we've been recording.
That's it.
Do you have anything else you want to get off your chest?
No, not for real, man. I do a podcast too. Well, you gotta come do my podcast.
Yeah.
So far I've been doing 30-minute episodes, but I be locking in by myself. I just put out an episode where I have a guest.
Yeah.
And I still chopped it down to like 30 minutes.
Oh shit! Okay.
Just for the sake of
consistency.
Yeah,
I got you.
And so I'm gonna do like a 2-part with them.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking that I may just continue to do 30 minutes by myself. But like whenever I have a guest, go ahead, just let it rock for that however long that we sit and talk, because I like conversation. So I don't never want to like interrupt the conversation or anything like that. I want it to like flow real good.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of messed up early on to where I was trying to like make it super intentional. Like I'm going in and these are the topics and we're gonna and it didn't work out that good. So I'm still figuring out the format. So it's like early in the process. I'm still figuring out how things are going to go. But I want you to come rock out with me, and just laugh and shit like that.
Yeah.
And
I'm probably gonna be laughing for like 30 minutes straight.
Let's do it,
the
man.
whole podcast the whole episode is gonna be me laughing.
That, and it's gonna feel good. And you're gonna feel good, and people gonna listen back, and then people like to hear people laugh because they make them laugh.
That's true.
They're having a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, come through and laugh, and then I'm gonna laugh at you, and we can laugh at each other, and you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, and the way I record is right next to the ramen spot.
Oh, bad. That's right in my alley. Another reason for me to come.
Bada bing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can get some ramen. And, you know what I'm saying, do the podcast thing. I'm probably going to, grab me a beer or something like that.
Yeah.
And because, I like to, I've been liking to drink lately.
Really?
Yeah, it's been kind of a new thing. I've been liking to drink lately. Like in a casual
I feel like I've never seen you drink
Probably
before.
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah. Evolving. I see you.
I mean, I be like, I just want to chill sometimes.
Yeah.
I be way too uptight.
See, I don't have, like, my world is really, like, black or white. So when I drink, I'm either going to get fucked up or I'm not drinking.
I feel.
Yeah, so when I drink, I have to be, like, in a party setting.
Oh, okay. I got you. Nah, I've been...
Otherwise, I can't drink. Like, I don't be drinking wine and to chill and shit. Like, nah. That ain't...
You don't like that, or
that ain't the vibe.
you never tried it?
No, I have tried it. I don't like it. Because once I drink, like, I'm like, I want to party. Like, I want to dance. No.
No?
No, I don't smoke.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a good thing. That I'm a smoker. I'm more so a smoker. So,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the chill. That's the vibe. And it's just and some people get paranoid, but that's just in your head.
I get paranoid if I smoke. Like, super paranoid. You won't like me high.
That's not the important part of the smoking. That's the part that's the distraction that the government wants to get into your head and program and make you think that you finna get caught or something. But look, let me tell you, would you smoke?
I have smoked. That's how I know how.
It's 2019, about to be 2020, so I'm asking for like my sake.
No.
No?
No, I don't like it.
Okay, well, maybe not, but anybody that doesn't smoke, that, because they have their little reasons and it makes them feel weird, just ignore that. Enjoy the feeling of the high because it's a stimulant. So, like, stimulants can be kind of scary. That's like if you take, like, Adderall and your heart start beating fast. Like, it makes, you know what I'm saying? You just find, like, because it makes you pay, it's a stimulant, so it makes you pay attention to different weird stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that it's happening, it's just you're extra paying attention to it. Ignore all the bullshit, ride the high, and just, like, whatever your vice is, enjoy your vice. And you can do that in a controlled environment and chill. But weed is the best thing for that. But drinking is cool, too. I like beer.
You like beer?
Yeah. Wine is dope, too.
I don't like wine. No. Wine is way too sophisticated for me. I don't like that.
It is. It is a little sophisticated, but each drunk is a different drunk. I just learned that, too. So, like, liquor drunk is one kind of drunk. Wine drunk is like another kind of drunk. Man, you need to, like, get with your little booski, right? Get with your little and, like, be on some wine, like, see how frisky you gonna be feeling. Like, you just gonna be, like, warm and tingly and frisky and, like, not turned up. Like, on, like it's like tequila or nothing. Like, not turned up, but it's gonna be, man, I'm gonna put you on game, son. I'm gonna put you on game.
You always be telling me the randomest shit. Like, the randomest facts.
Random stuff is
Fun
dope.
fact.
Random
Drink wine.
Drink wine, man. Enjoy a vice. I think that's what I'm getting at. Like, it's cool to enjoy a vice in a casual setting. It doesn't have to have, like, stipulations on it for you to...
I think work is my vice.
That's dope, too.
I mean, it has its ups and downs.
It do. But that's dope, too, because it's very intentional and purposeful. I'm kind of trying to get away from that because I want to...
have a life?
Not even just have a life. I became Mr. Crazy Workman. And
that's where I'm at. I've been at it for 2 years.
Don't hurt yourself. Don't become crazy work lady and hurt yourself.
I mean,
but you have kids and everything. So
I was going to say, like, I got to get to the bag. Like, every time. Like, if they call me in, because I get called in for here a lot. Yeah. And I could have, like, a whole plan. I can't come. I got to get to the bag. Bye.
That's dope.
Boss, I'm on my way.
That's dope. But I don't know. When I went through that stint, and I'm still kind of doing it. Like, I canceled a trip to go home to see my family so that I can work for the holidays. Like, that's how retarded I am with it. And it's been me for, the time that I've been here all the way to the time before I got here for some years.
Yeah.
Like on whatever like type of little grind I was on, and I just wanted to share that advice with you because I noticed myself following that trend, and I'm trying to break it for myself, and I don't want to see anyone else become crazy work person because life is very beautiful, and we should enjoy life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
To the fullest of potentials, even if it's just sitting inside.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I agree with you.
I mean, I spread the memo, and that's the best thing that I can do.
Yeah.
So
you laid it out.
It's all love, man.
Again, I do. Did you want to tell us the name of your podcast?
Oh yeah,
or where
it's the
is
Brown Paper Bag Podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's just it's not the gossip podcast. It's not the hot topic news podcast.
Yeah.
It's really like the casual conversation.
I like that
podcast where it's like, I'll tell you like this.
Yeah.
So I have an uncle. Who recently passed, and he was the person that was like outgoing. And don't be sorry, man. He lived a pretty decent life.
Good.
He just it happens. But he was that person that like he would get drunk and just talk shit, like how I am right now, like just talking and sharing stories and laughing and just you know what I'm saying. That's how he was, and so when it took me a while to try to figure out a podcast that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because it was like, well, I can do the news and I can do the Brilliant Idiots, or I can be Joe Budden and do the music break.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying, trying to find like that perfect lane and then like starting stuff and not being passionate about it and stopping.
Yeah.
And just like, and I just decided like, yo, I like to have casual conversations. I like to talk shit. And that's just kind of like what that space is. So it's just like my first episode was about I don't know. I don't even remember. I just be talking shit. I like talking shit. But one episode I dove in on how I hate the cold, and then I looked up some tips on how you can like get, you know what I'm saying, live through winter, survive winter for people who hate the cold. And then I criticized that lady's list and was like, bitch, you fucking retarded. And then like I looked up like a thread on
Twitter.
Yeah. And was saying, like, Kool-Aid. Like, look at all these people that don't know how to make Kool-Aid. Then I was like, well, this is how I make my Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to it's just me in a room talking to myself and having, like, as if I'm having a conversation with somebody. And I would love to, bring people in and have conversation. But for the most part, it's just me talking my shit and just, like, whatever the fuck. So, it's not really about anything. It's just a show about just blowing out steam, just chilling, kicking back, and just like laughing at anything. Fart jokes and fucking, the word bitch. It's
I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. I always find it hard to do because initially I wanted to do mine for 30 minutes, but it just kind of turned into an hour once I started like bringing my friends in, and then
that's dope.
Now I think about it though, and I'm like, what if I run out of friends? Like, what if I run out of people to talk to?
Yeah, that was the part that
I'm gonna have to talk to myself, and I don't know that I could do that. So I think that's dope that you do.
I started doing it for the challenge of that though, because I said that radio is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And there's there's talk formats.
Yeah.
So even just me getting used to talking, I might want to do a AM show one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how many AM shows that are not conservative talk, because that's just that's like my little world that I got introduced to when it came to talk radio. But to do a hip hop talk radio show or something like that, or just like a black centered talk radio show or something that's like that would be cool to do. So just working up these chops and just getting the muscles started working.
Yeah.
Just figuring out what's the lane that I can or I want to go in. So I'm just doing it just to this just exercise. Podcast might stop tomorrow. I might decide that I'm feeling it and never pick it up again. I don't know.
I mean, it happens like that though.
It do. And I mean, I'm not putting no pressure in. I'm just navigating. I'm just going, man.
That's good.
When I stop enjoying it, that's when it's it for me.
Yeah. That's good. Live your life. But again, I do want to thank you for coming.
Are you going to do it for an hour? Like on the days that you have to talk to yourself, you're going to continue to keep that up for an hour? That's dope.
I'm going to try. I used to have this prison bay, and I'm going to start, somebody suggested to me to have the Prison Chronicles. And I could really go when it comes to like what it was being with somebody that was in prison.
That's hard.
And so I think I'm gonna break it down, but nobody was really there, so it's like, who do I talk to about this? So it's like, I think I might go by myself.
Have all your little papers and your facts and research and just
where he's at now.
You know what I'm saying? And just like go through and read like that should be tight. That shit tight. And I want to put this in the universe because I've been trying to tell you this for a minute.
Yeah.
Is that I really want to do something with you. And I don't know what it could be or what it is or, you know, what capacity and what it looks like or what it feels like. But I like your vibe. I like the way that you work. I like that you're so purposeful and intentful.
Thank you.
Even the fact that, like, when I brought it up to you, it was like, no, not right now. And I was like, I like that because you know that right now is not the time for her to embark on something and not be able to either continue or whatever. And I even adopted that because I used to be the, yeah, what's up? It's whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be that dude where it's like, it's whatever. Like, let's do it. And if the shit fall through, it's just like, well, fuck it. It just fell through. But, like, I've even adopted that from you where it's like, nah, it's not. That's not the time right now. Let's plan this out. Let's think about this a little bit more. Let's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, man.
Yeah, because I like to fully dedicate myself to things. And if I can't, then I'm not going to do it.
That's dope. But I'm putting this in the universe now. It's going to be a day. Me and this girl, we're going to do something. And it's going to be really cool. And it's going to be fun. And people are going to really enjoy it. And I feel like that you have the type of energy to be able to push me and not be annoying, and I have the energy to be able to push you and not be annoying. And I think that's going to be the absolute best thing. And I actually do have something for you that I want you to do, but that's going to be kind of down the line in the future. I want to do a sitcom, and me and you are going to do a mock radio show, and you're going to be the host of the mock radio show, and I'm going to be your sidekick. And I can tell you more stuff as that thing kind of fills out. But that's definitely what's going to happen, and that's, you know, that's something.
That'd be dope. I fuck with that. That sounds like a good idea. We'll put it out in the universe. Now we got to make it happen.
Now, I mean, you know, I'm just going to throw it out there.
May or may not.
It might happen in a year. It might be 50 years, you know. You never know. It might pop up tomorrow and be on YouTube, or it might pop up
tonight.
20, pop up 50 years down the line and it be on ABC and be like, you know, boom. You remember? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you remember when we talked about this? It's go time. Let's push the button. Like, whenever it happened, but that's something that's real heavy on my mind. And when that idea popped in my head to do the mock radio show, it was definitely you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I like getting counted in.
I want you to know that I fuck with you heavy. Anything that you need, you got it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so that's it for episode 5, I think, or 4. I don't know. Okay, that is it. It's a wrap. Bye.
So.